As a business owner, you have reached a certain level of success and you're quite happy about that. But oftentimes you may feel stressed out and you don't have the energy and the good health that you would like to have. And also you don't have the time that you would like to spend with your family and take care of all their needs. But that doesn't necessarily have to be that way. It can be different. As high performers around the world have shown, you can have good success in your business and you can do really well there. And also you can do it without necessarily sacrificing your health and your relationships, particularly your family. So in the next 5 days, we want to challenge you and help you to develop 5 habits and consider to look at 5 habits that all high performers have in common, which have made them doing well, but while they also maintain good relationships and good health. So that's what we want to challenge you on. On this very first day of our 5 days of challenge, I want to challenge you to increase your productivity. Yes, again, not necessarily connected to more stress, but you will find out more in the next couple of slides. One way in which we can increase our productivity is by reducing routine activities. And I want to challenge you this week. Write down all the activities that you would typically do during the day or during the week or month. Some of them may be during the month. And look at each of these activities and write them down and then write a column with these activities and then have 3 columns where you write down eliminate at the top, delegate, and automate. So consider each of these activities, whether you can eliminate, whether they really add value, whether they are really necessary. So eliminate, that would be the first step. Try to eliminate activities that don't help. The second one is what can you delegate? What can you delegate that other people can do that you don't necessarily have to do? And maybe you even have to look for a virtual assistant, whoever can do the work for you so that you can focus more on your business and planning and strategy and those kinds of things. So look at what you can delegate. The third one would be what can you automate so that you don't have to do it manually? Find out ways in which you can do it automated in an automated fashion. Where you can optimize the workflow or the workflow and also all the procedures on your computers and so on and so forth. So look at every activity, try to eliminate, delegate, or automate. Therefore, you will have a lot less work to do on a daily basis and free yourself up for more productive, creative, and planning activities. Some of the biggest time wasters that we have throughout the day are the distractions that we're faced with every day. Sometimes you carry your phone with you all the time, and oftentimes you may have stuff come up on social media and so on, and you're drawn to it. It may sound very interesting, may be very intriguing. It gives you like a drop of dopamine. You see something exciting in there, but it's a real time waster. Usually it doesn't help you get productive during the day. And it can be very distractive. You spend a few minutes and you don't know where time has gone, sometimes half hour or whatever it is. So avoid social media unless you need to use it for your business to promote your business. Then you are an active participant and not just a consumer. The second point is emails. You know, your email inbox is a convenient organizing system for other people's agendas. So before you start your day, think about not even looking at emails for the first hour. Just make a plan for the rest of the day and just look for the emails that you really need to pay attention to and take care of emails at a block of time a little bit later in the day. So that your day is filled with activities that you have planned, that are on your agenda, that are important to you, and that you don't get distracted and pulled away by other people so much. And another one is phone calls. Maybe there's times when you just can turn off your phone so that when you have time in which you need to be creative and need to do very productive work or teamwork, even by yourself in your office, maybe you need to turn off your phone. And in most cases, it's not necessary that we answer the phone always right away. There are systems we can put in place and think about on how we can tell people, I will call them back later in the afternoon at a given hour or maybe at 11 o'clock in the morning, whatever works for you. think of ways of not constantly being distracted, because every time you're distracted, you change your activities. It takes you a little bit of time to get back to where you were, what you were working on. So I hope that this will also help, and I challenge you to avoid as many distractions and think about them and write down a few, at least 3 points, 3 things that you can do each day, 3 distractions that you can avoid. The last big idea that I want to share with you is in helping you to increase productivity is schedule block time. That means blocks of time that could be an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, or it could be a whole day, in which you do not allow any distractions at all, where you really focus on planning, doing creative work, doing strategic work, thinking on how you can move your business forward. Most high performers, they spend 60% of their time on activities that move the needle forward and not on just administrative tasks. So try to block time, almost 60% of your time, where you truly just focus on productivity activities or on activities that move the needle forward, that help you to really change things, plan, do something strategic, and things like that. And during your block time also, so allow no distractions, turn off the phone, don't even look at the phone, maybe leave it in another room if necessary, and also don't look at emails, because again, those are all distractions. So avoid the distractions, schedule block time, and you will be astonished in how much you can accomplish, in how much you can achieve when you just focus so much more on the needle movers for which you have block time on your calendar, and you're very strict with that time to not let it slide and not to let other people disrupt you doing those very important activities that you yourself have determined to be most effective and most important in moving your business forward. Hopefully that helps, and I know it will if you implement those things. Think about those things on this first day of the challenge, and look forward to talking to you tomorrow.